What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my daily sports picks video, NBA edition. It is Monday, October 29th, finishing out the month. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hopefully you guys had an awesome weekend. We definitely had a great day in college and NFL. If the Patriots come through for us and cover the 14-point spread, we should have a 6-2, 7-2 NFL weekend. So absolutely amazing right now. But we're going to talk NBA. So my last NBA video, I believe it was October 26th, so about 3 days ago, we gave out a moneyline parlay that came through. We are now 2-0 with our free play and moneyline parlay bets in the NBA. So I'll have another one for you guys towards the end of this video. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and just pull that up really quickly. This is what we gave out a few days ago. We had the Charlotte Hornets. They came through for us. We had the Golden State Warriors, Toronto Raptors. All three of those games were easy winners. The Pelicans was the one. I think I talked about this in the previous video. This was such a close game. Pelicans actually probably should have lost this game, but they found a way to win it at home against the Brooklyn Nets. So that was the 4-teamer that we gave out, minus 125 odds, so paid just under even money. The one I have for you guys today is another 4-teamer, but it will pay a little bit more than even money. So we'll see if it can come through for us. Before I get to today's picks, I do want to mention my Patreon page. This is where I post all my plays every single day. As I mentioned before, my last NBA video was about 3 days ago, but I have been posting NBA picks every single day since the NBA has started. We have had 3 straight perfect days in the NBA, 7 straight winning bets, so absolutely killing it right now in the NBA, and that was after a super slow start. I'll show you guys our overall NBA stats right now, or after I show you guys quickly this screenshot of my Patreon page. So patreon.com/JVille Sports, patreon.com/JVille Sports. This is really, like I said, you'll find all my picks every single day in all sports, NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball right around the corner, can't wait, MLB, NHL, so pretty much all the major sports I do, and I have a winning record in pretty much everything. So we're just doing great things right now, doing a lot of parlays, a lot of cross-board parlays, just having a lot of success. So that's the page if you wish to check it out. Everything is documented as far as my stats go, because when I post on Patreon, it's private for that day. It's only available to those that have joined the community, joined the village, but then the very next day it becomes public. So you can go and quickly scroll through all my posts and see all the picks that I've had over the weeks, and you'll see how I've been doing. So that's one of the reasons why I love Patreon. Also, when I make a post, you get an email notification letting you guys know that I did. So you never miss a play. It's just a very easy website to use. But if you do have any questions about it, all my information is right down below, my email, social media pages. Hit me up, feel free. And that's that. So that's my Patreon page where I post all my plays. Let's go ahead and move on. So I talked about my NBA record so far this season. This is what it is. So far, I've given out 2 moneyline parlays on YouTube. So we're 2-0 with our free play parlays. So we're looking to go 3-0 after I give out today's. But overall, the overall record so far for this NBA season is 17-14, so 55%. So we're winning right now. And like I said, the first couple weeks of the NBA, for whatever reason, it's always tough for me. But we got through it. We definitely got off to a slow start like I had in previous years. But then after a few weeks, I just really take off. Like I said, we had 3 straight perfect days, 7 straight winning bets, and we're at 55%. So to be at 55% after the first couple weeks, this early in the season is great. And we're only going to take off and get into that 60%, hopefully reach 70%. So we're looking to have a great NBA season as we await college basketball here shortly. So that's what's going on right now on the Patreon side of things and with the NBA. But let's go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day. Like I said, it's going to be another 4-team moneyline parlay, and this is what we're going to be rolling with. One of the bets I'm going to be putting in myself here shortly, right after I wrap up this video. So we're going to start with the Philadelphia 76ers. They are taking on, let me pull up the sheet here. Oh, they're taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So Atlanta Hawks, they are not a very good team. One of the worst teams in the NBA. Philly, they're looking solid right now. They're dealing with a few injuries. You know, Ben Simmons, he was out for a little bit, but he's back now. Joel Embiid has been questionable the past couple days, but everybody looks to be here and healthy. Bayless is inactive. Just a couple. Wilson Chandler, he hasn't played yet this year, so they have a few people out, but nobody major. This is going to be a rout by the 76ers. Atlanta, they don't have a very good defense. They try to score a lot of points and try to outscore you, but that won't work here on the road against the 76ers. So I love the Sixers here on the money line. Next, we have the Miami Heat. Miami Heat here got a couple people back from injury, so they're slowly but surely getting better to form. They're going to have to play a little bit to gel, so I don't really like the Heat here to cover the spread, but I do like him here on the money line. Goran, Richardson, Olenek, and Whiteside down below. Sacramento, they have a young, exciting team. They're going to be formidable maybe in a few years. Not yet. Right now they're learning how to play. De'Aaron Fox running the show. Buddy Hield, solid. Cauley Stein down low. We'll see how he battles against Whiteside. Good matchup down below. But like I said, they're a young team. They can definitely score points in bunches, but on the road they're not as good. So I like Miami here at home on the money line. Golden State Warriors, a little bit of hesitation here. Well, not really hesitation here. This is one, as far as the spread goes, I might stay away from because the Warriors played yesterday. They were winners yesterday. Who did they play? Let me pull that up here. Oh, they had Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, that was another one. I stayed away from that spread. I talk about Brooklyn all the time. It's a scrappy team, a very good team. Warriors only beat them by 6. So now they play the Chicago Bulls, who they're dealing with a bunch of injuries as well. They're not a very good team to begin with, and then they lose their starting point guard, Chris Dunn. They lose their starting forward, Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's like their 6th man. He's very good. Bobby Portis, another forward that was starting for them this year, he's out. So just so many injuries on this team. Like I said, even with all those guys, they're not very good. Without them, how are they going to compete against the Warriors? Warriors might cover this spread just because of that, but they'll probably play around a little bit. A lot of bench guys will probably get some good minutes here. So like I said, it's a back-to-back game, but definitely on the money line, which is what we're talking about. Shouldn't have any issues there. And then last but not least, we have the Denver Nuggets. Might be the toughest one of the 4, but Elfrid Payton is out for the New Orleans Hornets. He is not the greatest point guard, but he's actually had a very good start to the season. He's playing a lot better than he has in the past, so I don't know what turned on or what he's turned on to start this season, but he's actually looked really, really good. So the fact that he got hurt last game is going to hurt the Pelicans, and we'll see who is going to be starting in place of him. They could slide Drew Holiday, who's has been playing shooting guard. He can play point guard, or they can bring off someone else off the bench. Another question mark here is Anthony Davis. He missed the last game, so he's a game time decision in this one. If he doesn't play, I love Denver at home to win this one, but even if he does play, how healthy he's going to be is a question. He has a sprained shoulder, I believe. So like I said, New Orleans dealing with a bunch of injuries, so this is a good spot for Denver at home. They've been playing well all year long. They have Jokic down below, really, really good. Jamal Murray running the show at point guard. Gary Harris, so they have a solid team. Can't forget Millsap down below as well. They're 2 bigs, Millsap and Jokic. They try to control the game, and they do a good job of it. So I love Denver here at home against the Pelicans. Like I said, if Anthony Davis doesn't play, even better. So this 4-team money line parlay is going to pay 106, plus 106. Well, it's going to differ between what book you use, but for me, it's about plus 106. And as the lines change, that number will change as well. For example, if Anthony Davis gets ruled out, that Denver line is going to go up in favor of Denver. So we'll change things a little bit, but not too much. So that's going to be what we're rolling with. Like I said, one of the bets I'm going to be putting in myself, this 4-team money line parlay. We're 2-0 with our YouTube moneyline parlay free play. So we're going for 3-0 overall. We have a 55% NBA record, so we're looking to improve that, get over to 60% as quickly as possible. I think we can do that this week, the way things are trending. 3 straight perfect days, 7 straight winning bets. So we'll see if that can continue. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Try to keep it short and sweet here on the Monday. Don't forget about all the hockey out there, and of course the Monday night NFL game. I'll have the rest of my plays in all of those sports, along with my NBA straight bets over on the Patreon page. So if you're interested in those plays, check out my page. Otherwise, enjoy your guys' Monday, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining me, and good luck with all your bets.